Hey everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood doc again, and tonight I wanted to talk to you about one of the books that I picked up at Free Comic Book Day the other day, and let's dig into A Small Killing by Alan Moore and Oscar Zarate. Alright, so you've got this larger than normal size trade paperback, and it tells the story about Timothy Holy. I said whole the other day, but that was before I read the story. So, what really happens here is it's a story about the death of innocence and how little white lies that you tell yourself and tell those that you love eventually catch up with you. And when they catch up with you, then you've killed that child inside. And as the story progresses, you see him chasing a little boy around different towns, different times. And eventually he gets back to his original little boy age. He remembers what happened at his mama and daddy's house. He remembers all the things that he had apparently forgotten. And the little boy had told him he wanted to kill him. He wanted him to die. And the interesting thing about this here is that he killed the little boy. Not literally, but figuratively. He killed the little boy by all these little lies, by all of these little untruths. So, he's really a character with no backbone. He's a character that has no backbone. He doesn't really stand up for himself. And as you go through here, you get this amazingly painted art that really brings these characters to life, almost in an R-Crumb or, similar fashion. You get a lot of different faces, a lot of different ideas. Come on now. But at the same time, you have to look at the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is again saying, what do all of these small killings do to a man or to a woman? Can you go through life and make it each and every day without killing the little boy or the little girl that was inside you originally? And a lot of times the answer is no. You have to tell little white lies during the day in order to progress your work life, your relationships. You can't always tell 100% truth. But that's what the little boy was reminding him of. He wasn't saying, I want to kill you, literally. But he was upset and he was frustrated because Timothy had killed him first. So he said, you let me die. You walked away from everything that we were. You walked away from the chance to be more than what we are, what you are. And by doing this, you did it to do away with me. And I've read stories like this before where the inner child, you never deal with what you have cost the inner child within yourself. And when you don't deal with that, and you don't go back and say, I killed this kid, this happiness inside of me. I saw a video the other day, and it kind of hit home about this, that there was a guy, and he was probably 19, 20, something like that. And it was overly dramatic on purpose, but it hit home the point that the video was trying to make. And that point was, he had like a milk mustache from a latte or something like that. And he looked at his girlfriend and he said, look, babe, I've got a mustache, And she just looks at him and she says, stop. That's so cringe. And you can almost see a part of him die inside. And I understand that some jokes are childish and some jokes don't really go over with your other half. But to absolutely just destroy somebody's enjoyment of life, somebody's fun, just because you're really afraid of what other people are going to say. Oh, God, look at that girl. She's with that man-child over there. You know, he doesn't even know how to act because he's over there. He's got a latte mustache. Who cares? Come to a point in your life that you're happy with yourself. And so that's what I took away from that video the other day, is you can't make everybody love you. And that's not what life is about. You're not supposed to make everybody love you. You're supposed to do the best you can, not harm other people, not take other people and knock them down to get ahead. But instead, you're supposed to take the excitement that you get from those little moments that you can either allow to grow or you can kill them. And you come to realize exactly how sad and frustrated and just a shell of a man Timothy has become when he used to have so much life and vibrance. So, this is truly, I think, one of Alan Moore's best books. And it's not because of superheroes. It's not because of wham, bam, pow drama. Instead, it's the idea that we all kill the little child that's inside of us. Or at least some of us do. Some of us do. You know, I would have hated to actually see that woman say that to that guy about his little latte mustache. Because you know what? I would have had to say something. I would have had to say, what's wrong with him enjoying life? What's wrong with him getting to enjoy being goofy, being young, being himself? So, if you want to read a story about a man coming to terms with the fact that he killed his younger self and lost a lot of the light that he could shine in life, then this book really will hit home with you. And if you've never read it like I haven't up until this point, then you're in for a treat. Because it is an absolutely amazing book. The artwork that I've been showcasing as I've been talking about the main thoughts and parts of the story really hits home. It's got a lot of emotional beats. And it pulls you into this world of Timothy Hole and the shadow demons that he has had to fight in order just to maintain his happiness and his sanity. So thanks for going on this journey with me, guys and ladies. I hope that you've learned something, you found something that maybe you too can find in the half-off bin. Because I've never read this before. Just like I know Neil Gaiman is persona non grata at the moment, but just like Dave McKean, and he produced Mr. Punch years ago. Never read it. Never read it. But if I find it in a 50% off bin, or if I find it for $2 or $3 or whatever as a trade, why not pick it up and give it a read? So, thanks for joining me, guys. I appreciate your time, and we'll see you guys in the next video. I've got a couple of good things coming up in the next few videos. I'm going to read some of the free comic book day books and talk about those. You've also got my haul video coming up on Wednesday, some initial assessment books, I believe, on Thursday. And then if I get time to go sit down and watch Thunderbolts, or actually what I'm going to talk about next is, video-wise, is I'm watching a video miniseries on Netflix called The Eternaut, I'm sorry. And it was originally an Argentine comic. And we'll talk about that more when we talk about that video. But I'm 4 episodes in out of 6, so I want to watch the whole thing before I give you guys a rundown on that. But if you've ever heard of that comic, it's a sad story, because the guy who created it, due to his political leanings, just never really took off. He was an amazing artist, an amazing writer, created just unbelievable stories. You know, he could have been an Argentinian Jack Kirby with different artwork. But anyway, just wanted to give you an idea of what's coming up on the channel. And if you guys hadn't taken a chance yet, like and subscribe to these videos. I'm seeing the channel grow each and every day, and I love you guys taking these journeys with me. So take care, and we'll see you next time.